Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Katie Jo M. I have literally had one of our Juice Plus uplifts to get me through this YouTube video. I apologize in advance. I am probably either in the middle or towards the end of COVID, and it's been horrible. I am supposed to be on a plane right now, somewhere probably over the Atlantic, flying to Florida with Lake, so she spends time with her dad. And I was really enjoying the thought of sleeping in, having some relaxation time, getting up when I want to, not being disturbed through the night, all of it. I was very, very excited, and I was very excited for a break. However, I fell ill on the 25th of March, and it's now the 6th, and I'm still sounding like a bit like a man. I can hear my poor dad coughing downstairs too, as he's literally just tested positive for it. Yes, the 25th of March came down with COVID, and I was like, I'll be fine for the flight for the 2nd of April, but I'll be fine. Be 5 days, I'll be fine. We're now on day 11 of it. Day 11, and it started off with day 1 of when I was traveling on a plane. I felt different. I felt weird. The next day I woke up literally shivering, could not stop shivering. I was sat in front of a mini heater with blankets around me, still so cold, and I just couldn't get warm. The only time I would get warm is when I'm in the bath, and the bath was like scorching hot. That lasted for like a day and a half. And when the shivers stopped on Sunday night, I was like, thank goodness. But then the sweat started. The sweat started for 3 nights, where my bed would be absolutely drip wet through. My clothes would be drip wet through. It was disgusting. And the headaches every day, the aching of the body, it was just a mess. And it's not been enjoyable. We've been testing positive every single day since. I changed the flights to fly out today, the 6th, instead of the 2nd, but we're still testing. We tested positive yesterday. I did a test this morning, just out of curiosity, still positive. I'm not taking another test now till I'm going to do it every other day. Actually, one of the things that happened is I came out in a horrible rash all over my body. That was not fun because it's quite itchy, and I've been on some antibiotics to get rid of that. Lake is on some antibiotics for her ear infection, so she actually had tonsillitis before. Then she got COVID, and now she's suffering with an ear infection. So she's on antibiotics, I'm on antibiotics, and it's been fun. So I'm going to test on Friday with the clinic and see, because I'm trying to get Lake out there to see her dad, and it's just not happened. And it's really interesting. The last 2 days, it's been where we would have like a burst of energy in the afternoon, we feel really good, and then by like 2-3 o'clock, wow, the fatigue hits, and for the rest of the day is like a decline. I've been going to bed so she goes to bed at like, sometimes she falls asleep, bless her, at 5:30 in the evening, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 6:30, sometimes it's 7. Tonight has been extraordinary, as her sister FaceTimed her, so she was talking to her for a little bit, and she went to bed at like 7:15, which is one of the later times she's actually been to bed. As soon as she goes to bed, I'm in bed. Tonight it's 9 p.m. This face is the result of pushing through, because I really wanted to get this video out this week for you guys, and I've been putting it off for so long. I put off my last video as well for a week because I just couldn't physically be on the computer. I couldn't even look at my phone for the first 5 days of having COVID. So my messages and emails were all piling up. So it's been difficult, and doing this video now is challenging as well. But I really wanted to do this video to share with you the experience that I had in getting my teeth done. This is obviously the first video I'm doing with my teeth just in the picture, and it's probably what's keeping me going in talking, because I really wanted to come on here and share the experience with you guys. And throughout this YouTube video, you'll see the kind of updates as it goes on. But I want to kind of talk to you from you know, how I found my brain the brain fog is real. Aside from if I take the dogs out for a walk to get some fresh air, I come back exhausted. I went to Tesco today to get some home kits, testing kits. We had a couple left. I came back, I was exhausted. I was like, I've just only been to the grocery store for one thing and I'm exhausted. Like, are you kidding me? And the brain fog is just like, the messages I've sent to friends and stuff are like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so I got added to this group on Facebook, and for a really, really long time, I've not been happy with my teeth. There's nothing been immediately wrong with them, but I've had 2 sets of braces. I've also had Invisalign, and I've had 2 sets of palate extenders, could not deal with them. I spent probably close to £10,000 already on Invisalign, braces, dentist appointments, all of the in between. And I've wanted veneers done for a very long time. As my teeth started to move more and started to change colour after giving birth to Lake, my 2 front teeth started to discolour. It was more noticeable when I had a photo, and if I was smiling, you could see the discoloration. You could also see like dots along my teeth where I'd had the impression of the brace on. My bottom teeth were also turning, my top teeth were turning, and I'd had enough, and I hadn't have had the opportunity, through one thing or another, to go and have it done. And I just happened to get added to this Facebook group by Jamie, who facilitates a lot of the appointments, kind of sets you up, talks to you, all of this stuff. I want Jamie's job because it's the most rewarding thing to take people along that process and give them their smile back. It's incredible. I thought I would cry when I saw my teeth, but I was just like, I was speechless, like, on how different I looked and how amazing they were. Anyway, so Jamie added me to this Facebook group. I think I just happened to find him on Facebook, and I was like, oh, you look interesting. And his girlfriend was really pretty too. So I was like, oh, you know, sometimes how you just find a random ad and whatever. And he ended up adding me to the Facebook group where they share a lot of information in there. And so I ended up talking to Jamie, and we set up a FaceTime call to talk through all the options. So I was like, right, well, these are the dates I can do it. As long as you book your flight, you are pretty much set to go. And they give you all the information probably like 3 to 5 days out of you flying over there to the clinic in Turkey. So I had my date originally set, but Lake's dad was in town, so I wanted to make sure that I was here to help that transition and be there to support her, and and she wasn't feeling particularly well that week anyway, so thankfully it didn't happen. So I changed my dates to go out towards the end of March, and booked my flight, told them that I booked it, these are the times, these are the dates, and I had initial phone consultation with Jamie, and then one of the other come on brain, one of the other practitioners there that works there at the clinic, and we talked about the different options and the different types of teeth that they could fit on, whether that be veneers or crowns or whatever. So we went through all of that and the different materials that they would use for the teeth. So I said, I don't know, but I just want to look like Jamie. His teeth are amazing. So I was like, I want the perfect straight white smile, Hollywood smile. Bam, that's just what I want. I don't care like what it is and what it takes to get that. I just want that. So I then, through March, then got myself ready, did my pre-flight test and flew over to Turkey. Took my really good friend Carol with me. I'm so glad I took her with me because I really needed her at some points of having the treatment. And I'm so glad I did take someone with me. I was very, very excited for her to be on this journey with me anyway. Carol worked as a PA with me for about a year and a half, and then she has been doing some really cool kind of transition into a different arena with her career and doing a lot of studying. So I've been supporting her with that, and I was like, I don't care, you're going to come with me. So she came with me, took a break from her studies and came with me. So glad she did, which I'll tell you why soon. So we got into Turkey, and the flight there was very interesting. You might have seen it gone viral over the last few weeks, where a Jet2 passenger decided to go AWOL, attack passengers, attack staff, and we had to make an emergency landing into, where was it? I want to say somewhere like Switzerland, but it might not be. I can't remember. Anyway, we had to make an emergency landing into Europe before Turkey and have this person kicked off the plane and arrested. So that was quite interesting, to say the least. So got there, and because our flight got delayed, the team wasn't there to pick us up, so we just got a taxi and went to the hotel. All right, we are here day one. It was day two, really. Day one was a dramatic travel day, to say the least, and we got emergency landed in Austria because one British drunk and disorderly passenger attacked a couple of other passengers and crew, so we had to land. We was there for about an hour, so we got delayed maybe by an hour and a half, which set things back a little bit. So by the time we got to the airport, the driver that was supposed to pick us up obviously had left because we didn't show up. So we got a taxi to the hotel and checked in this beautiful room. The sun is just peeking out a little bit, and it's day two, so I've just got up. The team wanted to see me last night, but they just decided it was a little bit too late, so I'm off there to the centre today, which I'm excited about, for the first bit of consultation, have a look what they're going to be doing, and we'll see from there. So I've got my bestie with me too, so we can have a little bit of adventure and fun at the same time. And I know a lot of people like, why are you having your teeth done? Several reasons. One is that my two front teeth are completely two different colours. The bottom of the tooth is, as you can see here, is very pigmented. Also, the bottom of my teeth here are a different colour also. You can't massively see on a camera, but you can kind of see the discoloration. So I haven't got terrible teeth, but however, they are starting to move a little bit, quite a lot. I've done 2 sets of braces, I've done a Invisalign. I'm just tired of all the dental drama. So when I found Jamie on Facebook,
He added me to the group. It's been interesting to see everyone's journeys in there so far. So I just like, right, let's do this, let's make it happen. So here we are. So I'll keep you updated as things go on. Day 1, day 2, day 2. It's day 2. So it's day 2. So I'm gonna head down for some breakfast now and start my day.
But usually they would have a driver in a very, very nice car come and pick you up and take you to your hotel. They typically use the same hotel every time. So your hotel is included in the cost of your treatment, which is amazing. The transportation is included in the cost of your treatment, which is amazing. And when we got there, it was late at night. So they was going to start some work on my teeth that night, but they decided to leave it till Tuesday.
Also, felt a little bit congested. So this is not normally how I sound, but I'm feeling very nasally. My throat was a little bit scratchy, but I did a COVID test before I came out here, and it is all clear. I am COVID free. So I don't usually sound like this, but here we are. Don't want to sound like a man. Oh, it's annoying, really, but be okay. Let's do this.
So Tuesday, they picked me up in the morning.
Okay, well, I am on my way, and I've been picked up in this absolute beast, like a private chauffeured. I don't know what this is. It's bad. With like our own screen and everything, and luxurious. I'm very impressed. I really am.
I went along and met the team, met, I want to say his name right, Levant, who is the main guy who does most of the treatments. Incredible. He was very reassuring. He just got the job done and didn't like let you have any time to worry about anything. I'm not dental phobe, but I'm very nervous when it comes to being in a chair. But I've had that much work done on my teeth these days. I'm just like, whatever, bring it at me. So he did the dental work that day. So what happened was they didn't really kind of preempt me what was going to happen, which I'm glad they didn't. They just kind of go, right, let's do this. This is what you want. Let's do it. So they took an impression of my teeth, first of all, which was fun. 2 sets of impressions, and then they started the work. And yes, I've had my teeth filed down. I do have a picture of it, but I cannot show you because I'm in so much discomfort. I'm not going to lie. My teeth are a little bit sensitive anyway, very, very slightly, but they were extremely sensitive. He numbed my whole mouth, which meant injecting dental block in all of my mouth. I couldn't feel a thing. And they shaved my teeth down. Now, they didn't shave them down that much. Probably they shaved, I would say, a quarter of your tooth, from what I could see and gather. They didn't shave it down to like it's a pinprick or a pin or anything like that. They kind of just shaved the shape of it down completely. They kind of keep the shape, but just make it smaller. That's all. So when Carol took a picture of the teeth shaved down, I was like, do you want to see it? I was like, no, I don't want to see it. But then I was like, it's shaved down now, like can't go back. So I was like, all right, okay. And I was like, wow, I look like Gollum. So that was very interesting. And then they fitted the temporaries on, which was like, it was like putting Invisalign on. It was like, click it on, done. So my whole mouth was very, very sensitive after that. I went home later on that day. I was in the chair for 2.5 hours on the Tuesday, sorry, and went home. I went back to the hotel. I thought, right, we'll go to the spa, hopefully my mouth will denumb and can go back to reality. no, I felt horrific. I don't do well off dental block or anesthesia or anything like that. I feel horrific. So I was like, oh, I've got to go lie down. I don't feel good. So I just wanted the whole numbness thing to wear off so I could just be normal again. Trying to be as energetic and vibrant as possible for this video. It's taking everything out of me. I'm like, I'm sweating now. The realness is real. So I gave you some medication. I actually still have it, some anti-inflammatory, and it took about 40 minutes for it to kick in for me. It took a little bit longer than what I would hope for, but when it kicked in, it was like, oh, it feels so much better. And show you the first video of my mouth being numb, probably coming up.
So I just got to the hotel and I can't I can't talk very much. My whole mouth still feels really numb, and my face is a bit swollen too, so attractive. And these are the temperatures that are on. I can't feel my mouth, so I'm sorry. There you go. So there you have it. So I'm gonna recover, got all day tomorrow, see what we're gonna do tomorrow. And today's a chill day. Probably hit the spa and have some fun. Oh, my jaw is killing me, aching, and I feel like I can't do any of my face. It's just a lot of fun.
So after I kind of slept it off a little bit, started to feel my mouth was normal again, and felt better. Me and Carol went out for some dinner. We then, on the Wednesday, we had the whole day on Wednesday, which is great. So we kind of went off adventuring a little bit and went to the Legendary Mall, I think it was called, something like that, and had a look around and did a little bit of shopping too, and had a beautiful lunch together. And then went home and had dinner somewhere else too, called Moon Lara, which was absolutely incredible. Oh, the Nemo restaurant in the Legends Mall was incredible. This big, massive fish tank. You sit and have food in front of it. It was phenomenal. Great restaurant, great experience. And then Moon Lara is right next to the hotel, so their food was phenomenal. Sorry. So we had dinner there and had a great night, and then went back to the hotel. And on the Thursday is when I actually it was Thursday night, so we actually had the whole day on Thursday as well. So we decided to go and have a spa day, a proper spa day, Hammam bath, where they basically treat you like a Turk and scrub you from head to toe. It was incredible. And then we had an 80-minute massage after that too. So I was like in heaven on Thursday. So we had a full day of, relaxation and pamper. And then okay, so we're on day 3 of being here in Turkey. I do have my temporaries on. I've been yesterday to have a spa and hammam, which was amazing, and just had a really chill day and let my gum line settle and let the teeth settle. I am struggling to still talk a little bit as things are obviously different in my mouth. The sensitivity is real, I'm not gonna lie, and it does feel very, very different, but the pain has subsided. It was very, very painful for probably half a day, and the sensitivity from yesterday to today has definitely got better, but it's definitely been a journey. And I'm very excited, as tonight is the night where I get my full set of teeth put on, so
I'm really excited about that and cannot wait. So I will definitely show you guys the before and after. Today I've had an amazing day. We went to the Land of Legends mall, which is really nice. It's been a beautiful sunny day today. The last few days have been a little bit cold, a little bit chilly, and it's definitely got a little bit colder now. So I'm going to go back up into my room and warm up and get ready for the next step.
In the evening, they picked me up from the hotel in a really cool van. It's a bit like a party van. It's so cool. And then went back to the clinic where they fitted my crowns on. So what they had is this like a little tooth that was hollow, and they just plopped it on top of mine and then kind of bonded it on. So this is the finished result, as you can see. I do have my 2 molars here at the bottom and at the top too, so I've got 4 teeth still left in my mouth, but there you go. And I actually liked how he kept the shape of my teeth to originally what I had before. It's just straighter and whiter basically, but he's kept like my 2 front teeth are quite longer, which is really good because then my gums don't show when I smile. So I'm like, oh, I love them. So when he put them on, he numbed my whole mouth. There's still some bits where it was quite sensitive and I could still feel stuff. And he's like, can you feel this? I'm like, no, but I could. And I was in so much pain. But I'm like, I cannot deal with any more dental block. Like, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate the feeling. I hate not being able to feel anything. I hate the wearing off of it afterwards. Like, I hate it. So I just trundled through the pain of it and just went with it anyway. I had a love-hate relationship with Levant and hated him, but at the same time loved him because he produced this beautiful smile. How much did it cost altogether? Was 3,700, including my accommodation, the transportation, and my teeth, which is incredible. So I treated myself with the sale of the house in Florida and being divorced. I'm like, I want to get some new teeth. So this is the end result, guys, and I could not be happier. The clinic is absolutely amazing. Like I said, if I could somehow represent them, I would. The videos that I've done and the things that I shared, I didn't get a kickback, or I don't get a kickback from sharing my experience or this clinic. I didn't get a special discount for doing this video or documenting anything or anything like that. If I can share what I've enjoyed and what works for me, and you get the same feeling and the same experience, then I'm definitely going to share it. When I did the reveal of my teeth, the amount of people that reached out to the clinic and wanted to get a consultation or book on was incredible. And I'm so happy for all those people that have. I will pop their information here so you guys can have it. They're on Instagram. Just reach out to them. They'll answer any questions. Just mention my name. Again, I don't get a kickback, but if you mention my name, they're going to take extra special care of you. That's what I said. I said, look, I will mention you guys, but if anybody books through to you, who's been referred by me, I want you to pay extra special care and attention to them, because they've trusted in my experience in coming to you guys, and I want them to have the best experience possible. So the unfortunate thing about going to Turkey is that I came back and had COVID. So I don't know if I had it before I went, but here we are, and it is what it is, and it's been a bit of a fuck up really, but never mind. Sorry, I'm going to have a bit of a drink there. So I would highly recommend, so sorry, even just having a consultation. It will enlighten you, answer any questions, kind of help you discover what it is that you actually want to achieve. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's kind of been my experience. The first couple of days, you have to be very careful what you do eat, because the bonding is still settling. I made a massive mistake on the Sunday night when I felt horrible and just sorry for myself. I was like, I'm just gonna have a Kit Kat. It's hard. Kit Kats are hard, especially when it's in the fridge. And when I bit into it, oh my God. The sensitivity just went crazy, and my teeth felt like it did when after they shaved them down, and the sensitivity. So even it's only been the last day. Oh God, can't breathe. I bit into it and it just was not good for a couple of days. It's now been 10 days, 11 days now, since I've had it, and it's the sensitivity now is just starting to wear off a little bit, which is like, yay. If I had a cold drink, I would feel it. If I had something hot, I would feel it. So I've just been a little bit more delicate in what I am eating and be very careful when it comes to biting hard things. I'm having something hard, then I'll break it up a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit more manageable to eat. Obviously with having COVID, I haven't really eaten much, so lost a few pounds this week, which it's not been fun. So good morning. I am taking my teeth for a stroll. Getting used to it. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I just took myself off a beautiful park walk. Absolutely gorgeous here. We've got the mountains in the background. Look at that, gorgeous. So we're off on a little morning adventure around this part. Still getting used to everything kind of settling in. Feels weird. Feels very, very weird, but feels really, really great at the same time too. So I haven't eaten anything with them yet, so this morning's breakfast is going to be rather interesting, but I'm going to go for my last checkup today. Last night was interesting. I wasn't expecting to be numbed up again, and I was really, really reluctant, but my dentist friend was reassuring and great, and I didn't want him to numb me up anymore, so I kind of just accepted the pain a little bit. I was like, no, I was going to tell it. I didn't want to tell him that I still could feel stuff. Like, I don't want any more. I just don't want any more numbing injections. So just went through the pain. I did not feel good after it, so they gave me some medication to take home, and as soon as that kicked in, it was a game changer really. So excited for the last appointment, and then I'll be on my way home. It's so weird. Love it. All right, here we are, and this is the final result. Look at these. It looks a little bit more whiter because of the lighting here, but I'm going to take you guys around what the facility looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. It's probably better than most UK dentists. So here we are. This is the dreaded dental chair that I was in for a few hours, but you get a beautiful view, and this laughing at me, and through the whole time you can see the x-rays on the screen of everything that they've done and before and after, and I'll show you a little bit outside as well. No more injections though, right? Kept lying to me saying there was injections. So this is like the waiting area. Very, very beautiful. Everything is super clean, super nice. Not what you think Turkey would be like, but it is. And this is one of the rooms that they take the pictures out of as well. All very, very professional, very well handled. They put you up in a hotel, they transport you to and from the hotel as well in a beautiful car. They pick you up from the airport, they do everything for you, and it's all included in the cost as well. So you're really taken care of and you get the most great experience, and plus
the team of people that are here are really reassuring, they're really, really nice, and absolutely smashed it, guys, didn't you? Woo! So we'll be probably coming out here in the summer to check out their new facility later on in the year. We'll tag them in it so you guys can check it out and have a look. So we have fun here. There's a very big love-hate relationship with this man. Sticks needles in your gums, but this is the result you get, so love it. Bye guys.
Yeah, that's kind of my experience, guys, and I hope it's been enjoyable to kind of learn about it and take you on that journey with me, and I hope you like the final result, as do I, very much so. Look, it makes me look very, very different, but I'm really, really happy with it. And Lakey was like, Mama, I want white teeth like you. And I was like, oh baby girl, you have got beautiful teeth. You don't need teeth like these, you'll be fine. Although she has the same struggles as what I ever had through my whole life, I will be supporting that choice if and when it happens, so we will see. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end it there. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you and assist you any way that I can, and wish you a very blessed and happy rest of your day wherever you are in the world. So take care, and let me know below in the comments if you have any questions about veneers, crowns, or having your teeth done in Turkey. I will be happy to answer them. Bye guys.